Y'all ready to see what I got in the mail? Mile 1 in. Howdy y'all, it is day 54 of these daily vlogs and we're still going strong. Hope you guys are doing well and it's good to see you. It is Wednesday here in Charleston, South Carolina. The weather right now is 72, the high is 81, which definitely means I'm gonna get my run in. But of course, before I do that, I am going to work on some things, and then I have a shoot today with a client at a property that's like, I don't know, a couple of blocks away, around like 2:30-ish. And yeah, that'll be fun. So I'll bring you guys with me and we'll see how that goes. That's it for now. I gotta get back to work, but it's good to see you guys. Take on the day, crush the day. You got this, I got this. We always gonna get this together. I'll see you guys soon enough. All right, so it is about 1:20. I'm gonna get ready for this shoot that I have right up the way. It starts at 2 o'clock, so just gonna get some things ready to go for that. I don't anticipate this shoot taking any longer than like an hour and a half tops. Essentially what we're gonna do is I am gonna just follow around the general contractor who's building this home. It's a beautiful home, by the way, here in downtown Charleston, South Carolina. I don't even wanna know how much money it costs, but it is pretty cool seeing the process in which it takes to build such a cool custom home. There's lots of little unique details throughout, and yeah, you guys are gonna come with me. You'll see here in a second. But what I'm thinking is about the type of shots that I wanna get. It's going to be useful for short form social media content. And so with that, it being short form, the edits are only gonna be no longer than like a minute, 2 minutes tops, which is cool because that's the type of content that I've been making more and more with clients these days in my video production business, because that's just the type of content that is resonating and keeping engagement among all of us in the world that have access to like anything and everything we want to watch and see, that we have just the shortest attention span of all time right now. So yeah, not gonna fight it, just gonna play the game. But that being said, still need to have to put some thought into it before each shoot, have some general ideas on what I wanna do and execute, and yeah, make it the coolest thing I can make it. Most of my content is still gonna be very simple. I'm gonna shoot on this Sony FX3 camera and this Sony 24-105 lens. It's perfect. It's the first lens that I ever bought. I got it in an open box deal at a local Best Buy, and it's just been the most versatile lens that I've used on so many projects and still use on so many projects to this day, like this one, because I can just get a super simple wide shot at 24, and if I need to punch in real quick to get a quick detail, I can go all the way into 105. The only thing I wish the lens had more was the aperture is at 4.1, so in super low light settings, I'd like it to be, you know, closer to like maybe 1 or 2. For example, this guy right here is an f1.8, which means it lets a lot of light in. The other thing that I might use is this little guy. This is an Insta360 camera, which is really fucking cool. Really cool. At this house, there is a 3-story staircase, and it's very unique and a custom build. And so what I think would be cool is to get a really long selfie stick and just go to the top and kind of just like have the camera just kind of come down slowly like this. And because it's 360, it creates that, or has the ability to create that really cool 360 look, like a tiny planet kind of look thing. I don't know, I'm getting into the weeds here. I'm gonna do it and show you guys an example later, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I kind of just had the idea to use this for that one shot, and if I have any other creative liberties I want to take with it, I'll bring it with me and I'll have it. So yeah, aside from shooting on this camera with the Sony 24-105 and then cracking out the 360 for a couple of unique shots, I'll have what I need. Also, we did like a pre-shoot around, like 3 weeks ago. Had one of my friends come out who's a terrific drone operator, by the way, and he put the drone up in the air and we got some aerial shots that day. So those drone aerial shots will also make it into this edit. I just had availability from him and my client earlier on to do that, so we just knocked that out. So that's kind of cool too. So yeah, that's enough of my rant for now. I think that more than covers what I wanted to talk about, and just give you a little brief before this shoot. I'm gonna get ready, stick around, and come with me. Let's do it. Let's go. Took me literally like 4 minutes to get here. So convenient. All right, let's go knock this shoot out.
We've got certainly one of the coolest design elements in this house, the back wall where the windows are. First, with 2 sinks. Then over here, we have a couple other things that make it next level.
All right, so the client just left. He had to go coach a soccer team, but I am still in this house and I'm gonna rig up this Insta 360 shot on the staircase because it's kind of a cool look. And I just have the idea to throw this guy on this really long, it extends out like selfie stick, and just kind of like drop it down slowly. All right, so that took just about an hour and a half. Let's go home now. Not broken, that's good. Got back from my shoot, and it looks like I got a little something in the mail. Whoops. Y'all ready to see what I got in the mail? Yeah, me too. All right, so ordered some stuff online. I just felt like it, all right? I got some shirts from Banana Republic. Oh, I'm fancy. Then I got some shoes. All right, guys, so there's something you need to know about me. I have a guilty pleasure, and I don't have a lot of guilty pleasures. A lot of what I spend my money on are things that I am like passionate about, and one of those is like this stuff, right? Being creative and big on investing in myself and my passion / career, because they kind of are one and another. And then the other guilty pleasure that I have are shoes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So not just any shoe, but Nikes in particular are my jam. Love Nikes, always have. I like the way they feel. I like the way they look. I'm just a Nike guy, what can I say? Casual shoe that I like to wear are these Air Forces. I know they're a little beat up, but they don't look that bad. And then I've got like some funky shoes that I've kind of never really wore, but I still have them. Honestly, these are pretty tight. I might start wearing these again. They're like super light. I don't know, they just look kind of weird, but I like them. I might have to throw them back in the rotation. We'll see. But now here's where we get to the super specific part. About 2 or 3 years ago, Nike made a shoe, a running shoe called the Invincible. And I got a pair, and I just really loved the way that they felt. They were easily the most comfortable shoe that I've owned thus far, and so I sort of bought all of the colors. Not all of them, but like a lot of them. Anyways, here's what that shoe looks like. And here's what another of one of those looks like. And another. And another. And another. Okay, but like these were my favorite for a long time and still kind of are one of my favorite shoes. I don't wear them a whole lot anymore, but I will rock them on occasion. They're like they're definitely beat up. I'm not gonna try and lie to myself, but they were like an Exeter edition, so a special edition shoe. They only made a handful of them, and they were just so cool when they came out. I mean, I thought they were cool, and that's really all that matters, right? And so these are my favorite. I've got a lot of cool experiences with these. I took like a really long California trip. They've been with me to like Italy. They've been lots of places. Super solid shoe, still comfortable, still holds true. I don't like run in them a whole lot, but yeah, this is still one of my favorite shoes, even though it is clearly a little beat up. This was the Invincible 2, and then they made an Invincible 3, and here's what they look like. And in fact, this shoe has some cool history as well. Same trip in Italy, I actually bought these from the Italian Nike shop and ordered them while I was over there, just because they were so cool and I wanted them. And I actually never wore them while I was there. Maybe I wore them like once or twice, but I wanted to keep them like in good condition. And it's funny how time works, because now they are totally just like busted and worn out, because I just ran the shit out of these shoes and they are just totally worn. You can see right there, like that tread's like gone. So I don't run in these anymore. I probably just need to throw these out. But yeah, super cool colorways when they were more brand new. And then same Invincible 3, they came out with a super sick, like all cream looking version of this shoe. And again, the Invincible 3 and the Invincible 2, both of them are extremely comfortable. Perfect running shoes, really are. And so they came out with this little ditty. Now, this is super duper dirty, but they just look dirty because they're like off-white color. Anyways, call me crazy, call me whatever you want. This shoe right here, this cream version shoe, I bought another pair of them. I know, but they were on sale and they were marked down like more than half of what they cost originally. And so I bought them because I really like the shoe, and I think I'm gonna keep these as my current running shoe because they're still got a lot of tread, still some good tread. Definitely, and not like worn out at all. They just got dirty real quick, and so now they just don't look good when I wanna wear them out. Hence why I bought another pair of these. Now I know you're asking yourself, Nick, you're crazy to buy the same shoe. There's no way you've done that before, right? Yeah, well, I have actually. I own 2 pairs of this shoe as well, and I don't even wear these anymore. In fact, 1 pair is in my closet, and there's like the tread's still decent on them. Guess. I don't know, maybe I'm lying to myself, but they're still decent shoes. They're just good little backup shoes just in case you need them. I have the exact same pair of these Invincible 2s in the trunk of my car, just in case I need a pair of shoes in my car on any occasion. Whatever that might be. It's probably a smart move to keep a pair of shoes, like an old pair of shoes in your car, just FYI. But yeah, anyways, I bought this shoe twice before as well. So this is the second time I'm doing it, and I have no shame. I like the shoe, I like what I like, I know what I want, and sometimes I get what I want. So in this box from Nike are 2 pairs of shoes. 1 shoe, which is the exact same one of this, but brand new and not dirty, and then another shoe that is technically a road running shoe that I have never tried on before. It just looked really cool, so I ordered it as well. It was on sale, damn near the same price as this other one, and you know what? I said, screw it, I want to buy it, so I did. So without further ado, let's take a look at this new shoe and this other new version of this other shoe we just looked at. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about now? I mean, these shoes are freaking dope looking if you can keep them clean. Other shoe, these are the Nike Air Windflow 11. I like these. Smells like a brand new shoe. These are pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I like the colorway. Sometimes a new pair of shoes is all you need. But sometimes too many shoes is kind of crazy, and I know that I'm a little bit crazy, so, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna get my run in. Probably going to go for, maybe not all the way to the water, the battery, this time, but maybe just to like Colonial Lake, which is kind of like a halfway point, and maybe do a couple of laps around there, and then take it back here, and then maybe go past my house to Hampton Park, right up here, a couple blocks away. maybe get a lap or two in there so that I can get some pull-ups in between. And we'll call it a day. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you. It's Wednesday. We're midway through the week. Keep crushing. I'm gonna keep crushing. You got this. I got this. We're gonna get this together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Mile 1 in. Let's go for another one. Just want to show you guys a view real quick. It's a pretty city. Almost a 2. Mile 2 in. Now let's get one more. Looks like we got a storm brewing. I've never ran under this before. I've always wanted to. Here I am. Pretty sick. All right, mile 3 in. Let's keep going. All right, mile 4. I'm feeling good. Let's keep going. All right, let's take a break, get some pull-ups in.
19, 20, 21.
Guys, this guy Cole with the support.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah, man.
Take care, buddy. All right. Crush it, all right?
Appreciate it. We'll do.
Absolutely. All right, right here with Benjamin. I almost got 5 miles in. Still gonna make it back to the house. But before that, we're gonna play a quick game of 1-on-1 to 6. 1s and 2s, 1x2.
Sounds good.
All right, he's gonna shoot for ball.